ever seen a goblin?
No.
No.
Well, let me tell you, they can be pretty scary. They mostly stay underground, where I work down in the mines, so I know all about goblins, and I want to let you know a secret about them. They can't stand rhymes, you know, poems. So if an ugly old goblin ever happens to come your way this afternoon, just sing a song or rhyme a rhyme. That's what we do down in the mines, so enjoy the show.
Yes, Your Highness.
Aren't you tired of rain? There's nothing to do.
Oh, I have plenty to do, Your Highness.
May I help you?
Oh, that wouldn't be fitting, Your Highness. Here, I'll get you a nice cup of chocolate from the kitchen. You stay right there.
Same old cup of chocolate, same old cards. Same old window, and the same old rain. Same old bed, same old door, same old stairs. That's odd. I don't remember these stairs. Where did they go? And why haven't I ever seen them before? What a lot of stairs. I'll ask Louie where they go. Louie? Louie? Louie, where are you? Where am I? I shall simply have to go up. If I go up far enough, I will come to the top and I will be able to see out.
Come in. Come in, my dear. I am glad to see you. Come here, my child. Why, what are you doing with your eyes, child?
Crying.
Why?
Because I couldn't find my way down again.
But you could find your way up.
Not at first, not for long.
Your face streaked like the back of the sea. Having you a handkerchief to wipe your eyes with. There now. Do you know my name, child?
No, I don't.
My name's Irene.
That's my name.
I know. I let you have mine.
But how can that be? I've always had my name.
Your papa, the king, asked me if I had any objections to your having it. And of course, I hadn't.
It was very kind of you to give me your name. Such a reason.
Oh, not so very kind. A name is one of those things you give away and keep all the same. I have a good many such things. Wouldn't you like to know who I am?
Yes, I should very much.
I am your great-great-grandmother. Your father's mother's father's mother. And I came here to take care of you.
Was it long since you came? Was it today? Or was it before the rain began?
I've been here ever since you came here yourself.
But I've been here a very long time. I can't remember before you, and I never saw you before.
No, but you shall see me again.
I wonder why Louie never told me.
Because Lucy doesn't know that I'm here. She's never seen me.
But somebody must know that you're in the house.
Nobody.
How do you get your dinner then?
I keep poultry of sorts.
Where do you keep them?
I will show you.
And who makes the chicken broth for you?
Oh, I never kill any of my chickens.
Then I can't understand.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Oh, I had bread and milk and an egg. Oh, I dare say you eat their eggs?
Yes, I eat their eggs.
Is that what makes your hair so wet?
No, it's old age. I am very old.
I thought so. Are you 50?
Yes, more than that.
Are you 100?
Yes, more than that. I am too old for you to guess. Now come and see my poultry.
Oh, they're pigeons. Well, very nice poultry. Are the eggs next?
Oh yes, very nice.
Will you give me an egg to eat? I'm not hungry.
I will someday. But now you must get back. For Ludi will be miserable about you. I dare say she's looking for you everywhere.
Except here, how surprised you will be when I tell her about my great-great-grandmother.
Yes, that she will be. Mind you tell her about it exactly. I will take you to the top of the stairs. I cannot take you all the way. So you must run quite fast down into your own room.
Where could Her Highness have gone to? I've looked everywhere. Princess! It's very unkind of you to hide away from me so long. I'm beginning to be afraid.
What were you afraid of?
Oh, never mind. Now tell me, where have you been?
I've been up a long way to see my great-great-grandmother.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I've been up and up the stairs to see my great-great-grandmother. She's such a beautiful old lady with such lovely white hair.
What nonsense you were talking, Bertha.
I'm not talking nonsense. She told me to tell you all about her. She's much taller than you and much prettier.
Oh, I dare say.
And she lives in pumpkins and eggs.
Most likely.
And she sits in an empty room, pin spinning all day long.
Not a doubt of it.
And she's been here ever since I came here, ever so many years.
Anybody could have told you that.
Why didn't you tell me then?
There was no need. You could have made it up all for yourself.
But it's quite true, I tell you.
You dreamt it then, child.
No, I didn't dream it. I went up the stairs and I lost myself. If I hadn't found my beautiful grandmother, I should never have found myself. Just you come up with me and see if I'm not telling you the truth.
Indeed I won't. I spent the whole afternoon looking for you. Now it's your dinner time, and I won't hear any more of this nonsense.
Goody, why won't you believe me?
Because I can't believe you.
Ah, then you can't help it, and I won't be vexed with you anymore.
And you won't say I'm ugly anymore, will you?
I never said you were ugly. I said you weren't so pretty as my great-great-grandmother, and I say it again, you're quite true. But if you had been prettier than you are, some king or other would have married you, and then what would have become of me?
You angel. Look now. I think it is starting to clear. I'll go fetch your supper, and perhaps tomorrow we can go out.
Look at all these people. Goblins.
Goody, why are you hurrying so?
We are out too late. We mustn't stay a moment longer.
We've come so far, we can't help being out of here many moments longer.
Oh, your father would be furious if he knew.
Goody, look there, you see that funny man who's over the
Oh!
Look, Goody, you see the curious creatures put in that tree? Making faces at us.
Faces? We turn around. We made the wrong turn somewhere. I don't know where we are. We're lost.
Hey, miners love to run.
Oh!
Rain all the time. We
Oh!
can't wait to keep the house away. Gobble, 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 I'm coming now. Yeah! For they can't sing themselves, for they have no more of the voice of the crow, and they can't rhyme, so they won't touch you while you do.
And who are you?
I'm Curdy Peterson. I'm a miner.
And why should the goblins mind you, pray?
Because I'm not afraid of them. If you're not afraid of them, they're afraid of you up here, that is. It's a different thing down there. And if anyone sees it, they stand there grinning mockingly. And if you get frightened or miss a word, such wrong with them.
Don't go frightening the princess.
The princess? You ought to be out so late. Everybody knows that.
I lost my way.
Well, you wouldn't have lost your way if you hadn't been frightened. Nelson would set you right.
Let's run!
No, that's the worst thing you can do. You need to learn a song of your own.
But I can't sing.
At least a rhyme then. That'll hold them off for a while. I'll teach you. 1, 2. 1, 2. Bum,
Buckle my shoe.
Buckle my shoe.
3, 4.
3, 4.
Shut the door.
Shut the door.
5, 6.
5, 6.
Pick up sticks. Come on, help them out. They need a lot of help. 7, 8. I remember now. 9, 10. We are back in. 11, 12. Dig in down.
Thank you, Gertie. Gertie is a strange name.
What's your name, please?
Irene.
What more?
I don't know what more. What more is my name, Gertie?
Princess haven't got more than one name.
Well then, Gertie, you must call me Irene.
No, indeed. She'll do no such thing.
Shall we call me then, Gertie?
Your Royal Highness.
My Royal Highness? No, we haven't been called that. Gertie, my name is just Irene.
Well, Irene, it's very kind of you to let me call you anything.
It's very much kind of you to go out of your way to take us home. I shall give you a report when we get there.
Say goodbye. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Shut the door. 5, 6. Pick up sticks. 7, 8. Lay them straight.
Your Highness, Bishop Ludi, where have you been?
We lost our way in the mountain at twilight.
And Gertie brought us home. Just have a report, Sir Walter.
Princess, you must come in and have your supper.
But Ludi, I promised Gertie a report.
There's no occasion. He's only a minor boy. He's very forward.
Ludi, I promise.
Princess, you must come in directly.
No, sir, this is not regular order.
Never mind, Irene. I don't need a reward, but I should like to come back and see you again.
Oh, do come back after I
You may be sure I will. Good night, Irene. Good night, Mr. Sudi. Good night, Sir Walter.
Come along, Princess.
Hello.
Oh! Hey! We were wondering whether Bishop Ludi's George is at.
I had an adventure on the way back from home. Are the cops out? We heard some wreckings here and there. A few, but I send if you go through the tunnel.
You better have your rhymes ready then. Are you sure you want to work so late tonight?
Oh, I'm alright, and I do want to earn enough to buy Mother that rice royal petticoat. She'll need it for her.
Well, you have worked this late by yourself before. You.
I'll come home soon.
Well, goodbye then.
Goodbye.
Mine is love to cry. We wait all the time.
Ditto, are we someone still working?
That wretched little mole won't be through tonight. However hard he works, he's not anywhere near the finished part.
But the cola comes right through into our house.
Yes, I've had mine swimming closer and closer.
But the loads come through a good bit farther than they have got to yet. Now, if he struck against the wall right here, he would have been through. But he's gone a couple of yards past now, and it will be a week before he comes through, and that will be far too late. Listen, I don't hear anything. He's either gone home or gone to sleep.
Cracker, what would you say? These are my pet rocks. Yours are all dogs. I have shiny ones.
Now, Lug, you'll take this chest.
You must help me get it out. It's awfully heavy.
You'll be fine once it's on your head. The Goblin's glory is his head. To think how the men up there have to put on helmets when they go fighting. Ah!
I could carry 10 times as much if it wasn't for my feet.
Oh, yes, that is a weakness. Why they've come to be so soft, I haven't an idea.
Why don't you wear shoes like that, Father? I'd like to learn how to chest on my head.
It's not the fashion. The king never wears shoes.
The queen does. See?
And so when she died, the next queen would not be inferior to her and would wear shoes too. It was all pride. She is the one who forbids them to the rest of the women.
I'm sure I would prefer them. I can't think of why anyone should.
What happened to her first queen?
She died when the prince was born.
And a silly thing to do too. We never do that. It must have been because she worshipped.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Why did there are trees up there?
Now that is a sensible question, and I will answer it. But to do so, I must first tell you a secret. I once saw the first queen's feet.
Without her shoes?
Yes, and what do you think? They had toes.
Those? What's that?
I should never have known if I hadn't seen the queen's feet. Just imagine. The ends of her feet were split up into 5 or 6 thin pieces. Oh,
Oh, how horrid. How could they can get along in love with her?
you forget that she wore shoes. That's why all the women up there, and the men too, wear shoes. They can't bear the sight of their own feet without them.
I would ever toes and shoes yellow.
Yuck!
If you ever whisper shoes again, I'll hit your feet. I will. I don't whisper them, Mother. Except when I send any ball to my head.
Now, my dear, let's not waste time. We need to gather these things into our new quarters and move on to the Great Hall so that I can make my report. You will want to hear all about the king's plan.
Just watch your Tarzan. And yourself.
I know, Mother.
A goblin plan. And no good for us, I'll bet. I'll follow them.
Two crimes have been contrived by his blockhead majesty, which will allow us to regain our rightful status, ruling the intruders there, and we shall take special revenge upon them once and for all in a short while.
Oh, may it please your majesty.
Who's that interrupting?
Glum, your majesty.
Glum is our trusted subject. Let him speak.
Sire, I would have held my peace if I did not come upon new information about the short while which the chancellor mentioned. This entire day, the enemy has been working quite near my former house. The wall is probably no more than a foot thick. They will be through within a week. Therefore, the sooner we are ready to carry out your majesty's magnificent plan, the better. I can add that the other wall to my house, which holds back the underground river, is also only a foot thick. Sire.
The worthy Glum's information will be taken into account.
We must remember, however, that the river forms part of land number 2. Land number 1 not only brings great happiness to our goblin friends, but also ensures against the reprisal of those of land. Therefore, we will redouble our efforts in that direction. We will hear your reports again tomorrow.
Your Majesty. Good night, Your Majesty.
she ran that nasty first right into her thumb. She feels quite feverish.
I'm sure her father will do the joke. Well, I better check my cards.
Have they seen any more of those things?
None since the night before last. That was a nasty one. Almost as big as a cow it was. You can call them cats. It ran far here.
Makes my skin crawl.
Don't worry, Mrs. Louie. Here, on to the kitchen.
Judy, my bandage has come off. So cool. I wish I were last gotten it. It's really shining down the stairs. I wonder if I can go up. That's where I dreamed I found my great-great-grandmother. The stairs look the same thing as my great. What if I really find my grandmother?
Come in, Irene. Come here, my dear. Can you tell me what I am spinning?
No. Please, I thought you were a dream. I tried to find you again once before, but the stairs just led down to your room. How can I find you, grandmother?
You would have found me much sooner if you hadn't come to think that I was a dream. But mostly because I didn't want you to find me.
Why, please?
Because I didn't want Lucy to know that I was here.
But you told me to tell them.
Yes, but I knew she would not believe you. She would believe me if she saw me sitting here spinning.
Why?
Because she couldn't. She would rub her eyes and go away and say she felt queer, and forget half or more of it, and then say the rest had all been a dream.
Just like me.
Oh, a great deal like you, but not just like you. For you've come again, and Ludy would not have come again. She would have said, no, she had had enough of such nonsense. But you needn't say anything more about Ludy to me, about Ludy to me. You still have yet to tell me what I am spinning.
I don't know. It's very pretty. And you can hardly see the thread that shines like silver. Only it doesn't glitter.
I am spinning it for you.
For me? What am I to do with it?
I will tell you by and by. But first, let me tell you what it is. It's spider web. There was only one forest where the spiders lived, who make this particular kind. It is the finest and strongest of any. My pigeons bring them to me. What is on the spindle is enough for the job, although I do still have a week's work there yet.
Do you work all day and night too, grandmother?
Not every night, only moonlit nights, and then no longer than the moon shines down upon my wheel.
What will you do next?
Go to bed. Irene, what was the matter?
I was looking through an old jewel box today, and a brooch ran into my thumb. It bled and bled, and then my hand got all hot.
Oh, come. I have something for that.
Oh, it smells like roses and lilies, and it is so cool and nice. Thank you.
I do not think I can let you go back tonight. Would you like to sleep with me?
Oh, yes, grandmother.
You wouldn't be afraid to go to bed with such an old woman? I am very old.
And I suppose I am very young. You won't be afraid then to go to bed with such a very young woman.
You pertness. Come, lie down then.
Will you put out the light?
Oh, that never goes out, day or night. And in the darkest of night, if any of my pigeons are ever out, they will always know where to fly.
But what if somebody besides the pigeons were to see it? Somebody about the house, and come to what they think it was, and find you.
The better for them then. But it does not happen above 5 times in 100 years. And then no one could find the room except I pleased. And then many would only find a bare garret and a heap of old straw. Now, go to bed. But a week from tonight, you must come back to me. For if you do not, I do not know when you may find me again, and soon you will want me very much.
Oh, please don't let me forget.
You shall not forget. The only question is whether you will believe that I am anything more than a dream. I will do all I can to help you come, but the rest will lie with you. On the night of next Friday, mind now.
I will try.
Oh, the moon and the stars are the dreams of the night, and she dreams them to just for my darling's delight. So turn your face skyward and close your eyes tight, and sleep, my darling, and dream. Sleep, my dream, with the dreaming of night, and the cares of the easy take on right. Dance with the stars as they twinkle and lead. Now sleep, my darling, and dream. There are shadows to see in the light of the day, and the goblins that threaten and stand in your way. They can darken your vision and poison your flame. So sleep, my darling, and dream. Sleep and dream while your grandmother sings, like to the stars on moons of those wings, and fetch back the courage of vaguer things. Just sleep, my darling, and dream. Come in, Irene.
Oh, grandmother, I'm so frightened. The ugliest cat thing looked through my window when Lily went to get my supper. It chased me, so I ran on the mountain and I got lost. And I fell in the stream and I kept hearing horrible noises in the bushes, and I don't know what would have happened except that I saw her running. And I followed it here. And I'm so glad to be here.
I am glad you are here. What's the matter now? You haven't been doing anything wrong.
I'm not so sure that I haven't done something wrong. I ought to have come up to you at once when the cat was holding out the window, instead of running out on the mountain.
You were taken by surprise, child, and aren't likely to do it again. It is when people do wrong things willfully that they are likely to do them again. Now come and get warm.
Grandmother, you were so beautiful and bright with the crown. I'm so dirty with my rain. It's quite spoiled your beautiful dress.
Do you think I care more for my dress than my little girl? I should like to wash you, but I want your nurse and the rest of the people to see you as you are. And you will have to tell them how you ran away from the long-legged cat. And if you were clean, they would not believe you.
And how was it that I saw your light? Not the light of the great round silver light itself, even alone in the open air. What's your light I saw? Wasn't it?
Yes, it was my light.
And how was it? There was only one window.
When I please, I can make my lamp shine through the walls. But as I told you, it is not everyone can see it.
How is it that I can?
It is a gift born with you.
And how do you make it shine through the walls?
That you would not understand if I tried ever so much to make you. But here, I must get the present that I've been preparing. It is finished.
How pretty it is. But what am I to do with it?
That I will explain. Give me your hand.
What a pretty ring. What is the stone called?
It is a fire opal, like it was in my crown.
I'll take some care of it. But what am I to say when he asks me where I got it?
You will ask her where you got.
I don't see how I can do that. I can't pretend not to.
But of course not. But don't trouble yourself about it. You will see when the time comes.
Oh, grandmother, I thought you was going
though it may seem such a little ball.
But what use can it if it lies on the table drawer?
It would be of no use if it did not lie in my table drawer. Now listen, if ever you find yourself in any danger, for example, as you did this evening, you must take off the ring and lay it under the pillow of your bed, and then lay your forefinger, the same that bears the ring, upon the thread, and then follow the thread wherever it may lead you.
And it will lead me to you.
Yes, but it may seem a roundabout way, and you must not doubt the thread. You may be sure that while you hold it, I hold it too.
Then won't the thread of some way be broken? If the one that is fast to my ring and the other in your table drawer?
You will find all that arranges itself. No, I'm afraid you must go, for the people of the house will be miserable about you, and it would be cruel to keep them so all night.
Please, I want to ask one question more. Is it because you have your crown on that you look so young?
No, it is because I felt so young this evening that I put my crown on. I thought you'd like to see your old grandmother in her very best.
Why do you call yourself old? You don't look old, grandmother.
I call myself old because I am very old. It is silly for people to fancy that old age means crookedness and witheredness and feebleness and sticks and spectacles and rheumatism and forgetfulness. Old age has nothing whatsoever to do with all of that. The right old age means strength and beauty and mirth and courage and clear eyes and strong, painless limbs. And I am older than you can imagine. And
you, grandmother. I won't be so silly again. I promise you.
Come then.
We've searched upstairs and down, from top to bottom of the house. She has some hiding place, I do believe. She disappeared this way once before, and came back with such tales. The precious growing princess, Lucy,
The great ugly cat that noticed when I went to the to get my supper and chased me, so I ran out of the mountain, and I got lost, and then I fell in the stream.
I'll order immediately that from this night on, front door and all ground floor windows shut up immediately after sunset. Now it's going to get into a full payment.
and you're all wet and bedraggled. You must get you changed at once. You ought to have done. Call for your own Moody to come and help you, instead of running out of the house and up the mountain in that foolish fashion.
Well, perhaps it's you, that big cat, all like running at you. You might have told exactly the right thing to do for a moment. You're frightened yourself that they go around so late.
Well, no matter. Now we've got you back. My, how your ring just glowed this evening.
Who gave you the ring, Rudy? I know I've had it for a long time, but where did I get it? I don't remember.
I think it must have been your mother who gave it to you, but I'm not really sure.
I will ask my papa next time he comes.
We can't do her great harm, of course, unless her father does not meet our demands.
I suppose not. But it would be fun to hurt a little. Hear her cry. I'll have the skin picked off between her toes. Now tie them together so they will grow better. Then her feet will be like the other toes, and there will be no occasion to wear shoes. Do you mean to suggest that I have toes? Her Royal Highness perhaps requires to be reminded that you have got 3 toes, 1 on one foot, 2 on the other. You say so? It seems to me that it would greatly endear you to your future people, proving that you are really one of them. Although, poor son mother, if you were to command upon yourself the slight operation which the prince planned for your future princess. Indeed.
I must admit you enter our palace?
The right incessant, Your Majesty, I lost my way, do not know where I went through.
How did you get in?
In a hole. Well, through the hole, in the mountain.
You will oblige us by walking out of here this instant.
With pleasure, if Your Majesty will give me a guide.
I will give you a dozen. Goblins, ho!
I'm not afraid of you. I just love to run. We keep the color.
Not all around the rat at all. You've forgotten your song. Catch on the legs, you idiots!
Put them in one of the feast stalls until we decide what shall be done with them.
I think that puts an end to any discussion about my shoes.
You defeated them yourself, my dear. We should have never have done it. You may feast on him whenever you like. Although I must say, he looks as though he will be rather tough.
I quite agree. It'd be such a pity to waste such fresh meat. Our little animals would enjoy him very much.
You are the best of housekeepers, my queen.
We can make it a sort of a celebration for the execution of your plan, with all of my subjects to watch.
Better and better.
Louis, what is that? Cat again. My mother said I should bring ring and then follow the red. But grandmother's room is up there. Grandmother's room. Going up now. Surely I must be getting near mine. No. In that direction. Going to the ground. No, in the tunnel. Grandmother, how can I go into the rock? Are you pulling this right, grandmother? She must mean that I have to go behind the rock.
Jabber, bother, smash. You'll have that wall nail cracked.
It's Gertie.
Gertie, hush. Who's there?
Why? You were shouting quite loudly.
The goblins know I'm here. They don't know you are, whoever you are. Who are you?
I'm Irene.
Irene, however did you come here?
My grandmother's thread brought me, and I think I found out why. Can't you get out?
No. What are you doing?
I'm clearing away a few sheets of stones.
That's what's holding me in.
I think if you push from the inside,
Stand away from the wall.
oh, Gertie, I'm so glad you're here. Let's get out of this cord place as fast as we can.
That's much easier said than done. Where are you going? That's where I was shut up in.
I know that. This is the way my bear goes, and I must follow it.
What sort of nonsense is she talking about? She'll get in trouble if I'm so long.
So tomorrow we'll order all of our subjects to break through the walls into the basement of the castle and take the princess away.
And send one of the foolish servants to tell the king that if he tries to get her back, we'll give her to our feast at the trees.
But what if we can't find the or something goes wrong.
Then, always plan number 2.
Oh yes, plan 2. Plan 2.
You remember, ripped in a wall is an underground river, and the river floods the mine and the castle and does our work for us. Oh, it's a fine plan you've made for us.
Yes, a fine plan. But I could never have done it without you, my queen.
And I should think not. Be still now. I need my beauty sleep before the magnificent events of tomorrow.
And Ludi let you out and not all alone.
Ludi knows nothing about it. I left her fast asleep. At least I think so. I hope my grandmother won't ever get into trouble. It wasn't her fault at all.
But how did you find your way?
It took me 10 times already. I keep my finger upon my grandmother's thread, as I'm doing now. You feel it yourself, don't you?
If you don't nothing at all.
Well, I feel it hurting. Very things are all back. I don't understand why you did it. Well, it led me to you. Now I know. And now we need to listen to her. You will be her. Then we'll see that I've been telling the truth.
Come in. I've been waiting for the thread to bring you to me. I was beginning to think I'd have to go and fetch you myself.
I brought Pretty, grandmother. You wouldn't believe what I told her, so I brought her here to meet you.
Yes, I see him. Aren't you glad you got him out of the Goblin prison?
Oh, yes, but it wasn't very kind of you not to believe me when I was telling you the truth.
People believe what they can, and those who believe more shouldn't be hard on those who believe less. I dare say you would have believed it all yourself if you hadn't come to see it.
Yes, but he'll believe now. Won't you, Pretty? Make a vow to my grandmother, Pretty.
I don't see any grandmother.
Don't see my grandmother when I'm right in front of her?
No, I don't.
Don't you see her bed or her spinning wheel? Her beautiful light shining like the moon and hanging from the roof?
You're making fun of me, Your Royal Highness. After all we've come through together today, I don't think that was very kind of you.
Then what do you see?
I see a big bear, Garrett, with a huge muscular straw, and a ray of sunlight coming through a hole in the middle of the roof, shining right down on your head.
You don't hear my grandmother talking to me.
No, I hear you kind of well opinions, though. I'm going down now, and if you won't come with me, I will go without you, for I think that is best anyhow, for I'm sure nobody who met us will believe one word we said to them. They would think we made it all up. I did not expect anybody but my mother and father to believe me. They know I would tell a story.
And you won't believe me.
I can.
Grandmother?
God will take care of what Freddie thinks of you in the end. You must let him go now.
My grandmother said you must let you go. Turn to the right and get to the bottom of the stairs, and I will take you to the hall where the great door is.
Oh, I couldn't find my way without you or your rings thread either. I'm very much obliged to you for getting me out of that hole, but I don't think it was very kind of you to make a fool out of me afterwards.
What does it mean, grandmother?
It means, my love, that Curry is not yet able to believe some things. It's not believed, it is only seen. You remember when I told you that if Ludi were to see me, she would forget half what she saw, call the other half nonsense. Well, Curry is much farther on than Ludi, and you will see what will come of it. But in the meanwhile, you must be content to be misunderstood for a time.
Yes, grandmother. If Curry can't help it, I'll not be better. But just wait. How do you get the thread out of the mountain? Surely you won't have to make another for me.
I've got it now. And it's all ready for when you need to use it. And here is your ring. finish your sleep?
Yes, grandmother. But I am a little anxious about Gertie and the guards. Since I brought them here, I ought to have seen them.
I told you to let him go, and therefore I was bound to look after him. No one saw him when he left the castle. And now he is home eating a good breakfast in his mother's cottage.
Then I will go to sleep. What are you looking at?
Nasty little sad people always ruining everything. I didn't even get to enjoy dinner party before I got kicked out of my house. Why don't they explore their own place? Wherever that is.
They're right. We can't sing.
Where's my shoe? Which one of you sad people took my shoe? Oh, you all think that you're so creepy with all your rhymes. Well, I'll tell you what. None of yours. Ah! Except you.
Mama! My feet are sore.
Ugh, very well. You know what to do.
Contrary to popular opinion, she says you're not ugly, but you really are. I have applications to be a goblin. You can't rhyme, and you need to be ugly.
So then, after we came to the castle, she said that her thread was laying us up to her grandmother's room, and I should come along and meet her, but when we came to climb up all those up stairs into the top of the tower, there was no one there at all. She pretended to be talking to someone. She said her grandmother was there with all the things, and all I could see was a beautiful straw. Well, I'm sorry, but anyway, I didn't want to stay to be in front of the lines to, so I left her and came home. What a very strange story. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand Kyrie knowing nothing about the mountain, or even that I was shut up in it. All that way low, straight to where I was, and after getting me out of the hole, and me out of the mountain too, from a place I didn't know stepping away. But if I hadn't brought this with me, I would have been myself. Then you have no right to say that what Princess Irene told you was not true. She did take you out, and she must have had something to guide you. Why not the red? You cannot explain what happened to her.
they all took to their heels. When they had sent them off, the bird went gliding up to the light again. And the moment it seemed to reach the light, it just disappeared, as if a window had been closed. And I had no more trouble with cause that night or ever after.
That's strange.
It was exactly as your mother told me the next morning.
You don't think I'm doubting my mother?
You may be sorry for doubting Princess Irene, Creed.
I'm sorry now.
Well, you should go and tell her that, friend.
I don't see how I can manage that. They wouldn't let mine more like me have a word with her alone. I could tell her before that nurse occurred. She'd be asking ever so many questions. I don't know how many of you princess would like me to answer. She told me that Lily knew nothing about her coming to the mountain to get me out. But I may have a chance to see her before long. And then, or in the meantime, I may be able to give Princess Irene some help because I think I have discovered what the goblins are up to at last.
Well, have you indeed?
You know how they've been doing so much more brewing lately? And how I told you I overheard them talking about two plans the Goblin King has? Something to do with mining and something to do with water?
Yes?
I don't see what this has to do with the princess.
I'll soon let you see, Mother. Just Princess Irene and I took that last spring before we came out of the mountains. I thought I heard the cows at work. I thought down below us. Now, since I first began to watch them, they've mined for a good half mile, and in a straight line, and they don't seem to be working in any other part of the mountain. When Irene and I came out, however, we were just inside the castle grounds, and I think the cows were mining towards it. So what I want to do tonight is to go back and make sure.
But since you've escaped living Lord Guardian, and what difference does it make whether they're digging towards the castle?
I told you that the goblins were talking near the crypt wearing a sunblock. That means one of us, and I am quite sure that the Goblin King is much too proud to wish his son to marry any but a princess.
But our king would never allow the princess to be the wife of a goblin, if you were 10 times a prince.
I think that the goblins plan to tunnel into the castle and capture the princess and tell the king they can kill her unless he's consented to their marriage. But what I want to do tonight is to go back and make sure.
You must keep mine and keep out of the way of the men on watch.
That I will. I don't want them to know anything about it until I'm quite sure it's working. I know they would spoil it all, and the cops would only try their second plan. Whatever that is, so just let me take my pickaxe and I'll be on my way.
It's time for you to be relieving the others. Be sure that you check the perimeter.
Earthquake!
Outside the walls.
Irene! Where are you?
Oh, look there.
Irene!
Catch him. Send it back to the house.
I didn't do anything.
That's what they all said.
I'm not there. Gotcha.
Now then, what are you doing around the castle so in the morning?
Please, the princess. She's in danger.
Heavens preserve us! What is going on? Where's the princess? There's stones falling from the roof. Why, that's the young rascal that was so rude to us on the mountain.
We found him out in the garden.
Up to no good, I'll be found.
Please, the princess.
Now we've got you!
goblins have been into your house and all over it, making such a row.
What do they want?
They wanted you, Irene, to take you off into the mountains for a wife of their friends. But you need to be afraid, you know. Your grandmother takes such good care of you.
And you believe in my grandmother too?
Your Highness, we are forgetting how frightened your people must be. Gertie, you must take the princess home.
Yes, Mother, just give me a drink of water. Water!
There's some right here.
Mother, you must take the princess home yourself. I have friends of mine find father. I discovered what the Goblin second plan is. They're going to flood the mine.
We found 4 goblins dead, but most of them were able to escape to the mountain. Any casualties among our people? 2 were hurt, and the princess is still missing.
Sir Walter, have you found her?
No mission, sweetie. We're below.
All through the castle, from cellar to tower.
What is the reason for all this disturbance? Howling, shouting, and I've caught sight of some very strange creatures.
It is my fault, Your Majesty. She was there a minute. I checked before I went to bed.
No one realized she was missing until the goblins attacked this morning.
Princess Irene is missing?
We were all searching. She must be found soon.
Irene! Oh, my love!
I'm so glad you're here. The goblins at the boulder's over. They captured Gertie. Grandmother's friend let me get it, and then out of the mountain. We thought that they would take me again, but they brought me to Gertie's mother, and
Wait! I can't keep all these stories straight. Let's all go into the castle and have some breakfast, and then we can tell me more about these adventures. What is it? Yes. Look! The castle!
The fire right in the door! There's a flood in the little stream. There are bodies in the water. There's a goblin.
The goblins are smarter than the goblins. They meant to flood the mine and castle and revenge their people for it. They forgot their own tunnel to the castle. So when they broke into the underground river, the water went down and took most of the cloth with it.
And the ones that didn't get washed away, we took care of.
Your grandmother! We must go and find her. I will get her.
I believe grandmother's in no danger. I think she could walk through all that water and it wouldn't let her in.
But my child, you are right, and will soon be cold. I had come to take you away with me for a visit. Now, I think it may be a rather longer visit. We had better begin at once, for we have a long ride. The horses are just over the hill. You can tell me everything while you ride.
Yes, the first thing is tell you something else. One night, long ago, Gertie dropped some goblins away from Louis, and we had lost our way on the mountain. I wanted to give him a reward, but Louis wouldn't let me. I don't want you to scold me, but I want you to tell her that a princess must do what she promised.
Indeed, she must. Where are your father and mother? I wish to take your son with me. He shall enter my bodyguard at once and await further promotion.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Please, Your Majesty, I cannot leave my father and mother. Very kind to make such an offer, but I cannot be half the use to you that I am to them.
I think you are right, Gertie, and I will not ask it of you. But surely, there is some reward I can give you.
Well, would you mind giving my mother a red flannel petticoat? I was working extra for it when I first discovered what the goblins were flying.
As soon as Irene and I get home, we will search out the warmest one to be found and send it to you, madam.
And when the castle is ready, I'll come back and see you there.
Come on.